Hi friends! So today we're going to make a picture using shapes. It's called a Venger Collage. So we are going to use all different shapes and we're going to manipulate them and see what kind of pictures we can come up with. So parents, what you need to do is you can either draw some shapes, like I have some circles, some rectangles, some squares, or you can print some shapes out from the computer. So I have also circles and squares. I did some trapezoids and diamond or rhombus. And you want to cut them out to make the pictures. Now I would suggest cutting out a number of shapes, but then you could leave some kind of roughly cut for your child to finish cutting. It's excellent for their fine motor skills and to strengthen their hands to do the cutting. So that we just want to make sure we remember, we always say it's like shaking hands, so that your thumb stays on the top and you open and close as you work your way around. Then you just want to encourage them to follow the line as best they can and make the shapes. So here's a circle I cut out about halfway. Somebody could finish cutting that. The same with a rectangle. I cut out two sides. You can have your child cut out the other two sides. So you can, I would cut a number of shapes though and let them, because you want to manipulate the shapes to try and make a nice picture. So you're going to look at all the shapes we have. So I have rectangle, trapezoid, rhombus, square, circle, and triangle. And you can certainly use any kind of shapes if you want to make some ovals or an octagon, pentagon, whatever you want to use to make some pictures. So if I do this on the table, you can kind of manipulate the shapes and come up with some different and good ideas before you go ahead and glue them or paste them or tape them down on the paper to make a picture. So we're going to take a shape and just look at it from all angles and think to ourselves, what could this be? What could it be a part of? So one, we might want to take a square and give it a triangle roof. But did you notice? The triangle was here this way. So turn it all different ways and see what you come up with. If it's sideways, I might have a different idea, right? So here's a house. Or maybe you don't want a triangle roof. Maybe you think a trapezoid roof would look kind of neat, right? Or maybe you want to take a triangle and leave it pointed down and make yourself a delicious looking ice cream cone. Or maybe we could take a rhombus and hold it sideways rather than this. This way it kind of looks like a kite. You could make it into a kite blowing up in the sky. Or we can do it sideways with a trapezoid tail. And I think I've made a fish. I'm going to put two fish swimming in the ocean. And now once I glue it or tape it down to a piece of paper, I can draw some gills on it, decorate it, give it a nice fishy smile. He's happy swimming around in the ocean. And on the top of the paper, we're always going to want to write our name, put our name on our really good work. And then we want to label what we made. So if I made a fish, what letter do you think I need to write fish? So you can take a look at your sound map. I hope everybody got a sound map. If you didn't get one, let me know. Maybe I can email one to you. But you can look at your sound map. You wanted to make the sound fish. What letter do I need for fish? F. F like football. Fish. Very good. So we'll take What letter makes the sound? Right, that's the letter I. Like you have something icky on your hand, right? And then do you remember we were learning about two letters that come together to make the sh sound? What two letters do you think come together and say sh? Do you remember? Good job. It's the S and the H. Ish, fish. So you can label your picture with what you made. Make sure you put your name at the top and add a lot of details to your fishy pictures. Maybe it's a blue fish and a red fish swimming together. Maybe it's a rainbow fish. Decorate your fish however you want. I can't wait to see the pictures that you come up with. Have a great day, everyone.